Good day today. Welcome back to Beauty Business. This is Celeste, your host. We're going to be talking today about cafecito time. It's going to be a special series, coffee time, cafecito time, latte time with Celeste. Just like the things that I'm thinking that's going to be next. So if you don't know me, welcome. I own a mobile business, about to own two soon. And I love innovating. I'm a cosmetologist. I am a mother. I am a wife. I'm a sister. I'm a human. I identified as a woman. And today we're going to do a special episode. I swear, like, I am not on anything. I'm not drinking anything. I just had a really good day. And I decided to start this cafecito latte time episodes because I need a series where I get to talk to you based on the education I'm taking, based on the things I'm observing. What's next? And I'm going to just let you know what inspired this and why the heck should you even listen to me if you want to. So let's get to it. I had the roses back wall back in 2020, okay? It was an idea of mine. I really wanted it. And I noticed that I usually tend to be 2 years ahead of trends or things that are going to happen next. Because, I don't know, I just guess pretty well on some things. So this may be a good or a bad guess, but I wanted to share this out loud with you, my listener, because I think it's really important for your business and really important for your mind and your life to think about this. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you to think something outside of the box. This whole thing of, have you ever felt an imposter, or you're not charging enough because of this, or you should buy my course, and if you don't, you have the lack of mindset, right? I told an episode previously, you can listen to it, why I removed the word mindset. All these words are being used against us by all this education space, not by everybody. There's a revolution coming, and I'm so excited about integrity and being in value. So I want to share a real life episode. I will not be releasing who told me this. I will not be releasing the coach I talked to. But this is a really an unfortunate thing that happened to me. And it's not the first time. And I wanted to share this with you. So in the education space, there's courses that start from $500 up to like working one-on-one with somebody that's $27,000, $40,000, $50,000, right? To be in this masterminds. And my question for you is, what is your ROI, your return of investment when you take a class or a course from somebody or you work with somebody? If you give them a certain amount of your money, your time, or your energy, what are you going to get back for it? And what happens when it doesn't work and you ask for your money back? And this episode is being honest from a woman that has spent over $60,000 on education. And I have been shamed for that, but I am not ashamed of that because it has helped me make less mistakes and it has helped me be in integrity. And I'm so excited because this year I'm going to be finally releasing truly like nonstop. Like it's going to be there for you whenever you want to buy it. And if you want to buy it, online education with integrity, with values that align with me, because that has been the biggest thing that has stopped me. And I don't know if it's just me or maybe you identify with this whole BS of like the imposter and mindset thing, coaching. So let me share my experience with this. I was in a call with somebody and she has people on her team. So I had to go through the first step, right? To kind of like see if I could talk to the main person. And then I talked to the main person and her program is $27,000, okay? To work one-on-one with her, and she guarantees like 100 clients within like 90 days and all this stuff. And I'm like, what if it doesn't work? And this is the answer I got. Well, it's going to work. It's a proven system. I'm like, yeah, but what happens if it doesn't work? And there was no answer. So I wouldn't get my money back. It would be like a $27,000 program. And pretty much, like I'm trusting that this program would work. Of course, I said no. But this was the most interesting part of that one conversation. We're going to go over 3 different ones that I've been on the past 2 weeks. And that inspired this podcast of coffee, latte, cafecito time. Then she tells me what I want to educate, and I tell her, but I'm missing one key component for my program, right? I want to be in integrity. If I'm going to teach you something, I want to have the one thing that you want, the one big piece. And she's like, it's okay if you already did half of the work. It's okay if you don't have that license or that permit or that other part that you want for your program. That's just your imposter syndrome talking. And as she says this, I'm like, so you're telling me to go sell a program when telling people I can help them do this result without having done the result myself. And that if I don't do that, which in my world and in my ethics would be lying to you and stealing from people, then that's imposter syndrome. And what is going on is my question. In a world of education, which is beautiful, there's free education, there's paid education. Who the hell are we giving our money to? Have you ever done your research before you invest in somebody, or are we just trusting a stranger blindly? For me, I've changed everything, and that's why I even on my page, if you follow me at Celeste the Stylist, I did a thing where I'm like, hey, I'm changing my whole business structure, and I don't know if it's going to work out for me. I'm like, but it's going to be an integrity for me and my life and my values and what I value. And today in this episode, I want to ask you, like, have you ever gotten advice like that from a coach, Or, the other part, let's go to scenario number 2. I did not work with that person, but $27,000 on a program that if I don't get results, like, too bad, that's $27,000. I couldn't believe that. Then the second one is somebody who's like, yeah, I think it'll be a good fit for you, whatever. I took the program, I started implementing it. The videos were super freaking long and complicated, and for me, I think I'm pretty tech savvy, and I was like, okay, well, she says we have a 90-day return money back guarantee if it doesn't work. And this was the first course, you guys, the first course ever. Oh, no, that's a lie. It was going to be the second course ever in all my years in taking education, since I've been taking education since 2016, okay? So it's the second course ever that I've asked for a refund. And it wasn't a lot of money, but I wanted a refund because I'm like, dude, I could maybe find another educator in the same realm that will make it easier on me. Holy crap, the things I went through, you guys. OMG, let me tell you the tea. Because hermana, my sis, like, this was out of question. I got called mean names and this and that, and it's not me, it's you, and all this stuff, right? And I'm like, never mind, you can keep my money, it's fine. And I haven't touched the course ever since. Will I touch it again? The course, that I asked for a refund? I really don't know. It was just so disgusting to me, and I'm sorry. But if you're going to promise your clients, or if you're going to educate, or you're going to tell somebody if they don't get results and it's a not good fit, that no problems and no questions asked, you'll give them the money back, and you don't. And that person has, like, what are you doing? Like, are you really in integrity? And, that's my question right now. Like, I have learned from amazing mentors, and yeah, they make a lot of money, but some of their tactics and the shit that they're doing is wrong. We are all human, and I don't care, like, a person, a student, a client is working hard for their money, and I have the responsibility, if I'm going to give you the service, that I'm able to deliver. Is it so, like, I'm not saying everybody, but how is this thing going on right now? Like, put on timers, right? So let's go to number 3, tactics that are being used for the consumer to force you into buying. Put on a timer. So let's say, for example, like, you close your doors in 3 days. Like, if you put a timer on a sales page, it creates scarcity, and it gets somebody like, oh my gosh, feeling like this urgency and feeling scared and frantic, like they have to do it like right now or it's going to run out. Did you know that? I didn't know that, and I learned that, and I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not doing that. There's this other tactic, your emails. Oh my gosh, this is like a $500 like lesson. So pay attention if you're distracted. Grab your cup of coffee or your drink and take a sip. Let's sip. Okay. And this one is a hot one. Remove your email from your favorite tabs under your phone. Did you know that anytime you have, and I just did that, and I got like, I check my email now once a day, and I was checking, do you know the average person checks their email inbox over 20 times in one day, some up to 48 times a day? Like, how many times are you checking your email inbox in your day? It's taking time away from productive things. You're reading all these pages. You're clicking and signing up for things that you don't need to. It's taking time away from you, and you're putting other people's lives and things first. You're prioritizing other people, putting them first before your own needs when you have your email box saved as your favorite underneath on your phone. Like I have an iPhone, so in the bottom, this is why I love doing videos, because I suck at explaining sometimes, but on your phone, on your iPhone, at the bottom of it, where you charge your phone, you have your favorite tabs, right? So you have like Internet Explorer, you have your phone link so you can call people, and most people have the email box. And removing the email box from my favorite tabs down there has saved me so much more time. I'm signing up for less. I'm starting to think more. And I'm really starting to unsubscribe like freaking crazy right now, because I feel like I have this clarity that I want to share with you of all the nasty tactics being used. Yes, we should let people know, hey, this is the last day to sign up. That's okay. But for a woman, for example, for myself, that I suffer from anxiety, and having a clock and seeing that thing count down does give me anxiety, makes me feel more urgency. Like, what are we doing to sell things is my question. We can be successful. We're a business. We charge for things. Of course, make money, have profit. Yes. But at what cost are we extending ourselves and losing our integrity in it? And lastly, to end this episode, I talked to one of my clients today, and we were talking about those videos and those things, and it's coming up next week. I cannot wait. I know I'm going to get lots of unfollows for this one, but I really don't care. We've been seeing, all of us have seen the, developer bottle, like $16, and the lightener or bleach, it's like $36 or whatever. Foils, $30 or $20, okay? And then we put all the pricing, right? What we should charge our clients, what we should charge. And my client said, oh my gosh, I've seen those. And I'm like, me too. And I think it's so much BS, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't use the whole developer bottle on you. And you know what she said? She's like, I know you don't use the whole developer bottle on me, and I see other people posting that. I know you don't, but I see other people posting that, and I'm like, dude, that is so wrong. I know you're a small business and you need to make money, but now you're going to the extreme, and that's why, this is the key moment, that's why I am more skeptical to be investing and keep buying from small businesses. She didn't say investing, she said buying from small businesses. We need to quit treating our clients like they're dumb with shit like that. And yes, I'm going to swear now. I just find it wrong, because I'm a client too. I get my hair cut. I get sometimes beauty services done. I am not going to go to somebody who's like that. Like, for me, I'm not. I have money, but I'm not going to go invest it in somebody or give my time either to somebody who does shit like that. Like, why do we act like our clients don't understand or are dumb or don't know what we're doing? That's why I won't do memes. Like, if you don't know me, like, I've never done memes. I don't think it's funny. Because that's like being like passive aggressive towards a client or one of the clients that you have when you do memes like that. That's not funny. I'm in the business with people, and they have feelings and they have thoughts, and I respect them. And we can laugh about funny things and TikToks and other stuff and just laugh about silly things. Of course we do. I don't take life seriously. Neither do my clients. They're really sweet, quiet, or, I have all kinds of different personalities inside my business. But when did we stop losing respect for our clients? And I don't care what Beauty Pro or any business says. Without our clients, we have no business. Without clients, we have no business. Even if I was only a hair educator for hairstylists, if I don't have hairstylists that trust me, I'm not going to have a business. If you are a beauty pro in any industry, I don't care what services you do, if you don't have respect of respecting your client's time and intellect, and knowing that they know what you're doing, and just respect for another human being that has decided to trust you and have a service done with you when they have millions of options to go to other people, Like, what are we doing? To what extent? And, today I did a story and I was like, I love my clients. I don't care who says it's wrong. I love them. I've had lots of clients, you guys. And, I had to let go of my clients when my whole hand issue happened. And I still love them. I have clients that have gone and I no longer do their hair. They go somewhere else, or, other services, they go elsewhere. I'm not mad at them. I'm not angry at them. I'm not asking who you go to. I'm not jealous of other hairstylists, because the people that for me are for me, and I'm not for everybody. Like, just like your people are for you. Like, you are the light. You are like a flashlight, okay? You shine that light and your people are going to come to you, the ones that belong with you. But I think it's so important that we start detaching ourselves from this whole thing that I'm seeing right now, this whole nasty tactics of making people feel ashamed, or this whole fake urgency. Like, it's one thing when you really are closing your doors, and you are no longer going to take appointments past, tomorrow is the last day. I understand that. But my question to you, and I think all of us need to start to think, is there a reason that we have to put a timer, that we have to do false urgency, or even lie that, hey, this is my last 3 appointments for the week, when we really have another 30 left in our book? We could grow so much more with integrity and values, whatever that means to you. I am not here to preach to you or tell you what's right or wrong. I'm just saying, just be aligned with your values. Don't allow the world or what other pros just to be successful. Don't follow that blindly. Make sure that you always are would I like that? Would my client like that? Is that in line with me, with my life, with who I am as a person? I have taken so many classes where people are like, oh yeah, I guarantee you're going to do A, B, and C. You're going to get this result. And I don't. I don't get my money back. Even though there's a 30, 60 lifetime guarantee, they don't give you your money back. It's just to make you feel quote unquote safe, so you invest in them, but they won't give you the money back. I have a policy with my own clients, for hairstyling services. They need to let me know within 3 days if something is wrong, I'll fix it. And you know what? There's clients I have had to fix certain things because I'm human. And because sometimes you're like, you know what? No, it needs to be a little bit darker. Okay, done. Beautiful. They love it. I don't see them again for another 6 months until it's time back for them to come back in. And I think that's the beauty of it, that we need to really be our word first for ourselves. And I want to end that with, be your word for you. Forget the world, forget what I'm saying. Take what resonates, release the rest. If it doesn't apply to you, let it go. But be in integrity with you. You matter, your word matters. And if you say you're going to do something, do it. And if it's up with your values, good. And if not, let it go. We do not have to do all this nasty, crazy shit that I'm seeing right now online, especially the online education. I think because I'm so in that right now, I'm seeing a lot of shit going on that's really, for me, so wrong. Forcing people into phone sales calls and feeling them pressure to sign on things when it's not ready. Yes, I've lost clients before because my program didn't come out exactly when I planned to, because I've been waiting, because I have been having such a hard time with this whole lack of integrity. And if I can share my prediction that's coming for 2022, it's going to be the communication and transparency, realness, AF is going to win. People are tired of the shit. People are starting to see everybody's true colors. And remember, our clients are not for us. They don't belong to us. They decide, they're human beings. And tomorrow they can decide to never come back because they don't want to. And there's somebody, instead of focusing in keeping everything for ourselves, how about we just allow the flow, money flows in and out. And that's how I see, one of the things with money is if I have money, the beautiful thing is I get to bless people, I get to bless other businesses, I get to help other people through me making income. That's how I see it. So it comes and goes, I get blessed with it, I give it to the people, it comes back, like that. It's an ebb and flow, and that's how I start seeing clients. And with this online and education space, let's be more respectful and remember that we're all humans here, and every person that signs up on your email list is not a number, is an actual human being that has a heart and that breathes air through their nose and through their lungs, that can talk and has feelings and thoughts, and it's valuable. And I think it's so that this year we're really going to be really going back to that. It's very important for me. That's always has been really important. I don't treat my clients like, oh, whatever, they're just a client. Like, no, like I treat them with respect, and I ask for the same respect back. They respect my policies. They respect my pricing. I have never been asked for a discount. I think only twice in my whole career I've been asked for a discount. They're very respectful of my time. On the contrary, they try to make it as accommodating for me as well, and I'm so grateful for them. But that takes a lot of communication both ways. It's not a one-way street, and I hope this episode from the bottom of my heart has helped you in one way or another. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and hope you have an awesome week.